Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So you're a jungle main? Yes?
I swapped in summer from mid.
From mid? Okay, yeah. What's your champ pool?
I mean, I prefer like I play a lot of Leaf right now, but I play most stuff. But I play I think I play too much.
Okay,
I
so
I play
let's make a champ pool first then.
okay.
What would
Just
you?
every champ I play. Or
Yeah, just say the champs you like to play.
I like Elise. I like Lee. I guess I like Rek'Sai. I like Syndra. Uh, Lee Sin as well. Echo. Kane. And then I think that's mostly what I would play right now. Maybe Gragas. Well,
Okay. So, alright. What you want to do now with your champ pool is figure out when are we gonna play these champions. Right?
yeah.
So right now,
Okay.
if you're asking me, what I would say the best junglers right now is, I would say Olaf, Lee Sin, Karthus, Elise, and then either Syndra on 5th or Gragas on 5th.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Kayn and Echo has nothing to do there. I think Echo is way too situational. His ganks aren't even that good, and he becomes really strong at 2 items, but usually as a jungler, games are decided by then.
Okay.
So I think that unless you're really good at efficient pathing and counter jungling and punishing enemy jungler for ganking, I think Echo is pretty bad. If you can't snowball and you can't get ahead. Kayn is bad for the same reason.
Yeah,
Really irrelevant ganks, and yes, he spikes hard, but by the time he spikes, the games are usually decided.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I don't think there is any reason to pick those two.
Okay.
Because we want a champ pool that's consistent, that can be good, in every game or in almost every situation. So, for example, if the enemy picks Lee Sin and they have heavy engage, Rek'Sai can be a great counter to that.
Yeah.
But if Rek'Sai is open and also Lee Sin is open, I would always pick Lee Sin first.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because he's stronger. Why don't you play Olaf?
Yeah.
Why don't you play Karthus?
I do play Olaf. I mean, I just don't think I'm good enough to play Karthus because I can't even. I'm not. I practice a lot on him, like check timing because I'm pretty sure you can be done with like full clear 305 or something.
Yeah, and what do you end up with?
I always like at Godless Spawn and then I'm half HP. I'm like, so I'm just gonna keep in practice tool I think before I play it.
Yeah, because this champ is fucking broken.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm still using a healing room because I can't. I don't know. I'm just not good enough at the champ. I don't think.
Then you're fucking unskilled if you need that.
Yeah, I mean.
Because I play Karthus jungle a lot and it's really broken. And it's been broken for like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, I agree. I played it a lot before I was jungle main. Because I just thought it was like, press R and that's but
So yeah, I think it's really pointless to play Graves. Because again, similar to Echo and Kayn, this champion's ganks are really bad and he needs a snowball. Of course, when he does snowball, he becomes good. But so does every other jungler. You know?
Yeah.
Olaf can full clear his jungle and do solo objectives and stuff really fast and pressure enemy jungler, and then once he gets ahead, he's a beast. Same thing with Lee Sin. But Graves, Kayn, and Echo, they need to get ahead. You know? Lee Sin, Olaf, and... like Lee Sin and Olaf, they naturally get ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't need to snowball. They are already snowballing by having the champion. Like, if you're picking Lee Sin and enemy is picking Elise, you're already stronger. Just because you're playing Lee Sin.
Okay.
And having that advantage is huge, you know?
Yeah.
So what I do on Karthus is I always start top side.
Yeah, same.
And I always solo. Because otherwise the
Yeah.
enemy can track me and invade me. Okay?
I mean, also I think it's harder to. I don't know. My top lane always just tanks it for like 5 hits because he doesn't know that I'm ranged and I can't. Oh, he doesn't have me kite, so I usually just ping him off
Yeah.
unless it's
I mean,
ranged.
I mainly do this because I don't want the enemy to invade me.
Okay.
So yeah, like you should just go in practice tool and then you learn this champion.
Yeah. I agree, and I think. Yeah, because I play. I play in the league. You know Scuffed, right? Yeah, I played on the team with him before, and I play in the same league. And I think I'm not like I'm not like one of the best junglers in the league. So I think champs like Karthus and like more scaling safe champs, I think is good.
I mean, like it's just Karthus is really good for a lot of different team comps. Like
Yeah.
enemy dives you guys in bot lane, Karthus can help you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because he's everywhere every time, all the time, right?
What did you say?
He's everywhere all the time, right?
Yeah.
With his
And like as long as you don't die during your first clear, then it's really fucking broken.
I think I always struggle on red. I think.
I mean, as long as you have smite for red, like for sure red is the hardest camp to do, but if you have smite for it, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been using smite on this. I have to. Okay. So do you just reset now and go top side prep?
You can
Or do you go
reset
bot
now
side?
if you want, or you can go bot side, depends what the enemy jungler does.
Yeah.
You know, like there we go, 309. Of course, you could be like 4 seconds faster, but you know, as long as you finish
Yeah.
around, you know, 310, that's fine. So yeah.
Okay.
Like that's 309 with Ultimate Hunter, and as you saw, I wasn't really that low. Right?
Okay. I think
So-
it's. I use my smite. I use smite on Grump, and I don't think that's useful.
Yeah, you should use it on the hardest camp to take, and that's red.
Okay.
If you just use it on red, I think it's fine. But
Okay.
I think if you use it on Gromp, you might have it on red still. I'm not sure. Let's see. I want to find out because Gromp is like, you know, it can deal a bit of damage to you.
Yeah.
But if you can smite Gromp and also have smite for red, then I think that could be good to do.
Okay.
So let's just find that out real quick. But yeah, like the main things I can fuck Karthus over is like Olaf, Lee Sin, and Xin Zhao. But if they don't really know where you started, right, and it's a bit risky to late invade a Karthus because level 1 Karthus is really strong, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, if you land some Qs or something, then it can still be fine.
Yeah. I can also see you're spacing in hours, and I'm not really doing that as well.
Yeah. Like you see, this champ is fucking insane. Yeah, see, now you don't have smite for red.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you must have smite for red. Because this camp is fucking cancer. Like it's hard for Karthus to like space around, as you see, right? And by the time you get to this point, you're usually low on mana if you want to clear
Yeah.
efficiently. So,
Okay. Yeah. That makes. Yeah.
see, I'm a
Okay.
lot lower now.
Yeah. This is basically undoable without smite.
So now, you know, you end up on crab and then, yeah.
Yeah. Just die. Yeah. Okay.
So now you can either reset, right? Or if enemy shows topside, you just go take the bot crab. And then what Karthus abuses really hard is, since, you know, he's so ahead in tempo, usually enemy junglers like Xin Tao or something, or Elise, and they skip a camp or two, right, to go gank.
Yeah.
Then they usually, you know, leave either Gromp or Wolves up, and then you can take that, right?
Okay.
So now we punish this, right? Elise did blue, Gromp, red, gank top, skipped her Wolves. I take this, and then now I just reset, and then I go take my Gromp and it respawns, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I played some Karthus on my main. Yeah, as you see,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
just no balance, is it?
No. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
9.6 CS per minute as a jungler.
Yeah,
That's not fair, I think.
I agree. 'Cause I always thought he was broken. I just never found success on him.
Have you seen my tier list for jungle?
I have. I don't remember it right now.
Because I think it's still accurate. I think Lee Sin is a bit better now than when I made the tier list.
I mean,
Uh,
I kind of think like, I think Lee is. I think he's good, right? But I don't think he's. S tier.
I think Lee Sin is S tier. He's fucking broken. I think Lee Sin is here now. And then Karthus is in between. And then Gragas can be S tier if he's paired with like Yasuo. If not, he's like solid A tier. He's okay. Rek'Sai can be A tier, depends on the matchups, but usually he's just B tier.
Yep.
I think Kiana could be here.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah.
Basically, can I just pick better echo? Basically.
Yeah. No reason to pick shit like this. No reason to pick this. You can play AP Shyvana into Olaf, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
This one here is pickable. This is pickable. I would never play this in solo queue. I could pick Echo if this isn't available, I guess. But yeah.
So wait, you use Echo as tempo jungle or what?
No, like if this one here, right? If I need AP jungler, right?
Okay, just AP. Okay.
If I need AP jungler and Nidalee is off the table because it's banned, and I for some reason don't play Karthus, then I'd go Echo.
Okay.
But then again, you have Syndra, so I don't see the point of going Echo.
Yeah.
Because you can go Karthus, it's better. You can go Syndra, and it's better. You can go Nidalee, and it's better.
Elise as
I'll
well.
never pick this. This champ here is fucking broken.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking broken.
I'm really cancer.
The champ is unskilled as fuck.
Yep.
This champ here is fucking broken versus Lee Sin and engage comps. This champ here is fucking irrelevant because it just ganks and then does nothing. So you can just pick Lee Sin.
Yeah.
If you pick this, you're trolling. If you pick this, you're trolling. If you pick this, you better be really fucking good at him.
Yep.
Same on this champ.
Yeah.
Pick this, you're trolling. Pick this, you're really trolling. This champ here, this is underrated.
I agree.
And this champ here is okay if you're one trick. So yeah, like then the question is, okay, what should your champ will be? Olaf, you have to play. Karthus, you have to play. Lee Sin, you have to play. Right? Those are the top three. You need to play these champions.
Okay.
They are fucking broken. And then, you know, if you like assassins, Kha'Zix is okay. Nocturne is okay. If you like to gank a lot, Elise is really good.
Yeah. I think I'll start playing more Lee, Olaf, Kath, and I'll stick to play Elise because I really like and I feel like I'm playing pretty well at least.
Because I think if you're playing this, you're playing the best junglers in the game.
Okay.
With this champ pool. And you're covering a lot of things. You have 2 AD, you have 2 AP. You have 1 scaling, you have early game, you have objective, you have a lot. You know?
Okay.
What do you feel like is something that you struggle with?
I mean, I'm very new, I'd say still. So there's a lot of things like I think I can be one-dimensional at times. And so like pathing and stuff. Because when I think something is good, I just do it. And I'll think something is good before the game. So, for example, I'll do the same clear Elise every game. But I think
so this is the game that you recorded.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Kled Orianna. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, you see these team comps. What do you think? I see something really obvious right now, and you should be noticing that as well. So, what do you think right now?
I mean, I always look at matchups and then I look at where to gank. And then I mean, I like ganking. I mean, it's kind of weird ganking these lanes. But I think bot is kind of gankable. But it's center, so I have to do all the damage now. And then I don't really want to gank Tryndamere.
Alright, so what I want you to notice here, before you consider matchups, because matchups can change a lot based on rune choices and summoner spells. Both Tryndamere and Azir have Ignite.
Yeah.
Jag satte på vad det var. Both Azir and Tryndamere has Ignite, and they have no Resolve, right? No sustain in their runes. You know, there's no Domination, there's no sustain, there's no Resolve. So they're very squishy. None of them have TP or barrier or anything. They are going to fight. So then it doesn't become if your laner has setup, right? If this was now Orianna versus a Seraph who has barrier flash or something, right? Then it's a lot harder to gank. Because the Orianna actually needs a setup for you.
Yep.
This Azir will set himself up for you. So will the Tryndamere. Because they have to. They have Ignite.
Okay.
Right?
Sense. Yeah.
You don't need your laner to do anything. If you make Tryndamere recall, that's already huge. Because he can't teleport back. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So, what you need to understand is that in top lane here, this is how it's gonna go. Tryndamere has Ignite. Your top laner is either gonna die level 2, and then if it doesn't, then it's gonna become a 2v2 in top lane, or it's gonna become a 2v1 for you guys. Then you gotta ask yourself, okay, if he dies level 2, what do I do? Can Kled TP back and I still gank? Because that's a possibility, because even though he died level 2, if Tryndamere doesn't get to recall, then it doesn't matter that Kled died level 2. You can still redeem that play and kill the Tryndamere. Make sense?
Yeah.
If Tryndamere gets to base, okay, then what do you do? Can you maybe... which side were you on? Your blue side? Yeah. Yeah, so your blue side. So let's say Tryndamere kills Kled, Kled pushes, right? And then Tryndamere is around like here. Can you get to this bush and fuck Tryndamere over? Maybe there's 2 waves under his turret. And maybe you guys can kill or dive Tryndamere or something. Right? Ask yourself these things.
Okay.
Have it planned before. But you have to play for top lane here early.
Okay.
Because bot lane, Senna, no fucking damage early.
Yeah.
Okay? Fiddlesticks, nothing either. Nocturne's job is farm till 6, and he can fight you in melee. Okay?
Yeah.
Nocturne beats pretty much every melee champion. So if he can get onto you and get to stick on you, he will beat you. But except for that, he will just look to farm. So 2v2, you guys should win, especially if Kled gets to actually use his spike. Right?
Yeah.
For mid lane, right? If both your solo laners have TP, you want to enable that. They're playing versus Ignite. So if Azir is staying in lane and he's low, just go there, force him to base even. You don't need to kill him. Of
So
course,
I just press the solo lanes and then
you pressure solo lane so that your laners can automatically get lead. Because if Azir gets to base for free while having Ignite, that's really bad for you guys.
Yeah.
So that is the main thing that I'm considering here when I see these things.
Okay.
Because this Azir is going to go aggressive, otherwise he wouldn't have Ignite.
True.
Same with this Tryndamere.
So I look at like runes as an indicator of how they're gonna play the lane.
Yes.
And some spells. Okay.
Also think about like what's the chance of all these things happening, right? What's the fastest way for you to gank top lane this game? Your blue side.
I mean, I can just do. I mean, if I just want to gank, I can just do red, blue, grump, no? And then I can go top.
Yeah,
or I can
red,
just
blue, grump is the fastest way to get level 3.
Yeah.
So you do this, and then this. Because what's really good with this is that, so when you're done with red and you get to here, then Kled might die, level 2, if he's like complete retarded. Of course, it's not your fault, right? But that's like the soonest he can die.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't, well then it's pretty hard for Tryndamere to kill him. And then you get level 3 here, after Gromp, and then you can already get to top lane. Usually top laners haven't warded by then. It's important that you see and pay attention to this where Tryndamere is moving. If you see that he moves down to this bush, he probably warded.
So I just perma-look top.
Yeah,
Well,
you perma-look top while clearing. And then you do red into blue, into Gromp, look at top lane, right? And again, even if Kled is stacking 2 waves, look to maybe kill Tryndamere under tower.
Yeah.
Even if Kled dies 1 for 1, it is worth it. Because the wave pushes back into Kled, Tryndamere loses 2 waves, and it's GG from there. Like that's huge lead already.
But after that, do I then stop going top and just focus on mid or what? Or do I keep pressuring?
Depends.
Because I think sometimes I think like I just want the lane for my like if say I win with the lane for my top laner, I just go okay, well he's winning now, go next lane, because
well let's say you guys kill Tryndamere and he loses 2 waves. If Tryndamere still has both summoners, he's probably still gonna fight and play aggressive.
Okay.
But what you should do is like use your free time. Okay, you guys just kill Tryndamere, your top laner is resetting. Okay, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Okay, go clear your wolves, right? Clear, actually, yeah, go take your wolves. You can reset after that, or you can just reset here. If you have enough gold, like let's say you get a kill, you can reset. Yeah. You go Krugs, Raptors, wolves, go top again.
Yeah, okay.
Right, use your time wisely. But you need to have a plan, and the plan should be to fuck this Tryndamere over. And the way we do that, fastest path possible, for level 3, we go straight up, we focus on it, we understand where Nocturne started. If he started red, we know that he cannot match it, so it's going to be a 2v1 in top lane. If we know that Nocturne started bot side, we have to be aware of the possible 2v2. So we're going to ward this while ganking, right? So if you're pathing like this, then you use this wall to ward in the bush. If you pass like this, then you ward before face checking, of course. And then if you start a bot side, you hesitate about diving unless you have vision of Nocturne.
Okay.
But if we know we start red buff, you know that you can sit here and use time because Nocturne can't come. Make sense?
Yes.
So, let's see what you do. First thing is, play without name tags. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's really pointless. And you don't want to sit with your trinket level 1. So, every game, right? This game, you're starting red. So, go now. You're using nice skin at least. That's good. Go here. Place a ward here. Go here. Reset. Swap to red trinket.
Okay. I usually just ward that bush.
This one?
And then, yeah, and then I recall in. I'm like, while I'm recalling, so like at 0.5 sec I ward it, and then I call. Back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it's not bad, but this one is just better. Just deeper vision, easier to see enemy jungler, etc, etc.
Okay. Will do.
I mean, this game you're not doing it at all, you know? So,
Nope.
They invade you. Okay, do we see Nocturne? No, we do not. So Nocturne could be at the red. Turns out he isn't. Alright, this is good punish. What you want to do, this is something you can do on a lot of champions, is you can use these walls to save time. What I mean by that is, for example, Vayne tumble, right? If you're standing...
Oh, so like, so basically auto reset my auto reset.
Yes, if you're standing here, and then you're playing Vayne, you auto attack this, Q to the wall to make your dash be shorter, and then you auto again. You can do this on Graves, you can do this with Olaf axes. For example, if you're kiting red buff as Olaf, you can drag it to like this spot, and then you can perma throw the axe into the wall while standing next to the wall, and then you can pick it up perma.
Cool.
A lot of junglers have these kind of techniques that they can use when clearing. And yeah, like this is, for example, on Nocturne, you want to, if you're gonna go Gromp, if you're gonna go Krugs after red, you want to cast your Q like this. so that you can kite the red towards the Krugs while still having the Q on you, right? Instead of throwing it randomly like here and here and here. Make sense?
Okay.
And for Graves, right? It's about like instead of eing here now, right? Just E to the side.
Okay.
Because you're wasting time now doing a long dash when you should just be doing a short dash. Make sense?
Sure. Yep.
See now? There. Not good. It's also not good to play Graves because this champ is fucking useless.
Yeah. You know, just think I'm just having fun on this champ. I think. I
So
should stop
now-
that.
Now we know, right? Now,
Yeah.
see, this is wrong. Because, look here. You want to gank mid lane here. Look. You ping for mid lane, but then the red buff is here.
Yeah. I'm
Again,
cutting off.
wasting time. If you want to gank mid lane, the red buff should be here right now.
Yeah.
And I don't get why you're ganking mid lane.
I mean,
'Cause
he was just
Nocturne-
pushing.
Nocturne has two options. He either starts your red, or he starts his blue. If he starts your red, and you're ganking mid, well then you're just wasting time. Right?
I think I was kind of flipping because I wanted to just go. I wanted to go my own red. I just want to go to red.
And that's the thing, why?
Well, I think.
Because if I'm you, I would have the red buff here now, then I would take the Raptors, then I would take the Krugs, while always looking at top lane.
Yeah.
Because I want to stay on this side of the map. Because I don't want to be near my bot lane. I don't want to be on this side of the map. Because then I'm close to mid, and then I'm close to bot.
So do I just split map here instead, and then I just let him split map? That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. What is Nocturne gonna do level 3, level 4, level 5?
Yeah.
He's only gonna farm. Meanwhile, you can dive the Tryndamere, perma walk in his lane and auto attack him, and he can't play the game for level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not splitting map versus Lee Sin or Elise. You know, they can actually dive your bot lane here. It's a
Yep.
goddamn Nocturne. Nocturne, Fiddlesticks, Rengar, piss useless cancer champs. So it's really irrelevant for him to split map. He's gonna sit here farming, meanwhile Tryndamere's gonna cry under his tower. Like, this is Tryndamere. You know? Crying.
Yep.
Fucking better jungle.
Yep.
So yeah, like, and it's really bad for you to gank mid because you're not even looking. You have no clue what's happening. You're just looking at map and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go gank the Azir. If Azir is good, he just sits and hugs Nocturne side here. And it's so irrelevant to go and gank him now, because you're not gonna force him base at level 1. Best you're gonna do is auto attack him twice and he uses a potion. Right?
Yeah.
And you can't go and gank mid and then go back into Nocturne's jungle. That's really inefficient. So right here, the red buff should never be here. It should be here, because we know Nocturne can't fuck us over. We go Raptors, and then we look again. Okay, do we gank mid after Raptors, or do we go straight top, or do we do Krugs into top? Because then if you do Raptors into top, then you can gank Tryndamere. If you do Raptors into Krugs, then you can gank Tryndamere. After you gank Tryndamere, you can go blue, and then you can gank Tryndamere. You can go blue Gromp, you can gank Tryndamere. You can do blue Gromp Wolves, then you can gank Tryndamere. You're always next to Tryndamere and Azir. Both people that you want to be next to early. It would be the
Okay.
perfect game plan in this game. Because what is Caitlyn Nautilus going to do to your bot lane? Caitlyn's going to poke. Right? So they don't need you level 1. They don't need you level 2. They don't need you level 3. They might need you level 4, level 5. Right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is fucking laggy.
I'm really.
But this is just never worth it. Nocturne has 12 CS right now, level 3, has done 3 camps.
Yeah.
And now
I don't
it's really
think-
awkward. Look where Clade is playing. Like,
Yeah.
you guys could just fucking perma hit the Tryndamere in their tower here. And he would tilt so fucking hard, you know? And you have no intel, by the way, if Nocturne has done your Krugs, Red, and Raptors. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he legit could have done it. So that's why this is so fucking bad as well. Like, if I was you, I would have just taken the Azir flash and be happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree.
Like, you take his flash and you just go topside again. Because look, Kled is fucking Tryndamere in the ass. And I'm a Tryndamere player myself, and I can tell you, this matchup is not nice for Tryndamere if he falls behind. See here? You kite the camp towards bot lane without ever looking at bot lane. So you have no clue, like, how the lane is. And then you just hope that you can gank as level 2 Graves. You have to look at lanes while you're clearing. Make sense?
Yeah. I think I'm looking at the wrong times. Sometimes I just click and then I look and then I don't.
I mean, you should be looking while you're clearing this. You see how you're never looking?
Yeah.
So you're just hoping that this is gankable. And when you gank things, you always need to understand, like, is that really worth it over what I could do somewhere else? Your bot lane is still going to lose. That's just the nature of this lane. Caitlyn is going to beat Senna early, and Nautilus is going to have perma all-in pressure early. But then they're going to get to the point, right, where Senna can just out-sustain the Caitlyn poke. And where Fiddle gets level 6 and he can actually have all-in pressure. Right?
Yeah.
But they're not at that point yet. So even if you gank them here and get a flash or something, your bot lane should still theoretically lose. And you had such a free win on top side. You could have solo won the game already in 4 minutes. Like, imagine if I'm enemy jungler here, right? And I'm playing Karthus. You see the timer?
Yeah,
350. I'm almost level 5.
I mean, if you know, I think my entire top side is gone. Then.
Yeah, if enemy jungler is good, your bot side would be gone this game. And then you ganking bot lane here, your top side would be gone too. Because there's no reason for him not to do it. See, this is gone, but then he for some reason didn't take your camp. See there? Raptor's gone. He could have taken Krugs as well. You see how Giga behind you are?
Yeah.
And look your bot lane right now. You see this? How you ganked? You see how Caitlyn and Otto is pushing? You see how what you did fucking nothing? Right? Make sense?
Yeah.
For some reason, the Nocturne has based. See this?
Yeah. It's really weird.
Like, you should be so fucked. It's unbelievable. So understand your win condition and understand the impact your ganks have. Your bot gank there has no fucking impact. They're in a losing matchup early, so it is better for you to try to snowball the matchups that you guys actually can win. And then, like I said, once you made those matchups win really hard, you can start focusing on other things. Here you have mid prio. I don't know why you're chasing Nocturne when you could just go his Raptors. Right? Always ask yourself, do I win 1v1? Do I win 2v2? Right? Look mid lane. Orianna has prio. Is Azir low? I don't know, because you're not looking. Here you get this crab, you're level 4. There. Why don't you now use your pink in this bush, look mid lane, and then you go and check his jungle?
I don't know.
Because if Azir is low HP and Orianna has prio, you can simply kite the Raptors to here. Nocturne can't get there. You will easily finish the Raptors by the time Nocturne gets from here to here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we do Raptors?
I don't know. I'm not thinking, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because you should. Because look where he is. He's stuck there. If you pink here, do you think this guy can walk through here or what?
No, he just dies. Oh,
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah, so he can't. So he has to walk around. And by the time he gets to here, you're done with Raptors. So then he loses Raptors. And then that's good.
Yep.
But instead, now he gets Raptors. And you want to delay his 6. It's literally the only thing Graves is good at is clearing jungle camps. And counter jungling. That's literally what Graves is good at. You can also auto E, by the way.
So like mid, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I think.
And you can QE as well.
I tried Futures Market this game. I don't know if it's good on Graves. I don't think it is.
I don't know. Haven't played Graves in 2 seasons. This champ is dead. I like playing junglers like Graves because I think that my greatest strength in jungling is outpathing the enemy. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm pissed not seeing you take his Raptors when the Nocturne's so bad.
Yeah.
But I don't play Graves anymore because it's just so bad. So I just play Karthus.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna play Graves, I have to invade and actually do something.
I mean, you also don't want to think about it like that, because if you go into the games thinking I have to invade, then you're gonna be that idiot where Orianna is standing here, Kled is standing here, and then you're going here, and then you get killed, and then you wonder why your laners don't have prio.
Yeah.
Right? Like, invading should be natural. You should see the openings. We see Nocturne here. We see mid lane having priority. We saw Orianna having good mana pool. Right? We check Azir. Okay, Azir is low HP. Okay, we can go take Raptors. Nothing can stop us.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice actually. Because I'm not thinking like that at all. I'm just playing the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure what to do always.
See, like, this is really big. Look, this guy's now fucking really low HP. He might even die. See, this is a good gank. Now ask yourself, where's Nocturne? Can I snowball from this gank? Right?
Yeah.
There, we see Nocturne here now. Okay? Nocturne topside mid. Okay. Why don't you now, right? Azir is dead. Why don't you now go like this? Right?
Yeah, I'm not punishing at all.
And then just take wolves, because who can stop you if you kite the wolves, right, to here? Who can stop you? You can just run like this if Nocturne comes.
Yep.
It's about snowballing it, because now either, right, since Nocturne's Raptors were most likely up and Krugs, he probably returned to Raptors and Krugs. It's very high chance that his bot side is open. So you want to snowball from this, because there's no risk. This guy's dead. Enemy bot lane is in base, right? If you take wolves, you can simply back off afterwards like this if somebody comes, right?
Yeah.
Check Orianna's mana here. Does she need help to push this wave?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Can she do full combo here? Because I think
I don't know her mana right now because you're not clicking. Her W costs a lot of mana, so she might need your help. But I don't know how big her max mana is, so I don't know if she has, you know, if she has 60 right now or if she has 120 or what she has. You know?
Yeah.
But you should be checking these things. This dragon is piss useless. And you should...
The Drake or just me taking it?
This, how much... Okay. This mountain dragon, right? I will show you now. I will show you. Okay? Look your MR. You have 33 MR now. Okay? We write this down. Look when you finish this dragon. Look when you finish it. Okay, you have a ball on you right now. Wait. There. You got 2 MR! That's insane! Holy shit! 2 MR? No way!
I mean, I'm basically a tank at this point.
That's fucking insane. If I'm playing Veigar now on enemy team and I see you, no way I'm one-shotting you now. With that 2 MR power spike, dude. That's fucking bonkers.
But, okay, so do you, like, are you, because I saw, I think, Ellis talking about it, it was like giving the first Drake and then going for the next, because if it's useless for our team, because we have no tank.
Well, you don't want to give it for free, that's the thing. Here you are taking it on the cost of your mid laner, cancelling his recall. He could get a good reset now. Your bot lane and everyone now wants to help you and comes to help you, surrendering lane pressure, right? You're risking a fight happening now. If Nautilus had flash, he would flash onto Fiddle. You're risking Nocturne could come, right? You're spending, let's see, how much time doing Dragon? $38. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that's with leash. 30 seconds you're wasting taking this, gaining 2 MR. Risking a fight happening. Orianna cancels her base, which first of all you should ping her and tell her to go base because this is so cancer bad for her.
Yeah.
Look here. Azir returns to lane and Orianna bases. She loses an entire wave, has to blow her TP. If she recalled right after you guys kill Azir, she doesn't use TP, she doesn't lose anything. So you don't want to do Drake here because there's a lot of camps up. Your teammates needs to base. You don't want to force anything. Make sense?
Yep.
If you are level 6 Shyvana here, that can simply just R away or something if something happens, or you're like Olaf that can take the dragon in 2 seconds, sure, go for it. But your Graves, it takes you like 35 seconds to 40 doing it solo, while using your E, so you have no escape to get out of the pit with afterwards. So it's just risky for no reason. And wasting so much time. The only thing it's good at is getting the next dragon faster. But you would much rather have Orianna base here, you clearing jungle and basing, and then when you're back on the map, you can do dragon, if there's no other place to do.
Yep.
Because you see how fucking piss useless this was.
Yep.
You got 2 goddamn MR. Nice. It's really broken. Look, Kled took 15 less damage in this 1v1 because of the mountain.
Basically saved his life.
Yeah, for sure. See here again, right? You want to reset, and then you randomly cancel your base without even looking. Like, look, we see the wave coming in, right?
Yeah.
Then now you're just running around, canceling your base when you wanted to reset. Look, like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so random. Like, why don't you ever decide anything yourself? Like, your teammates has to guide your decisions, it seems like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
So, like, if your teammates didn't initiate this call, you would never realize that you should do this.
God, I mean, so hard here. Yeah.
And here you show your inexperience of Graves. Look. So here now, just flash
just
auto right now.
Yeah.
And then you can also now, right? There. Here. You could just flash here. Auto. And then you get your E students too. But then you wait. Yeah. And then we die. And if you're playing a champion that you were comfortable on, you wouldn't hesitate like that.
Yeah.
If I was playing Graves this game, I would have 8 DCS right now. And I'd be level 8, and Nocturne would be 6. And I would still have the same impact that you're having. Because I would live inside his jungle, because I have really good laners this game. Kled is fucking 1v2ing them in top lane. But then you're not using that. Nocturne should never be allowed to enter his topside jungle in a game like this. You know?
Yeah. I'm not really controlling anything. Kind of letting stuff happen.
Yep. You see, your mid laner just fucking kill us here. Right? And then here you just go recall. Why? You have 700 gold. Why are you resetting? Look. Enemy top laner just died. Go check Krugs. Are Krugs up? Okay, if not, go check red. Is red up? Okay. Go check Raptors. And then Nocturne shows mid. Can you dive him with Fiddle and Ori? Nautilus is here. Caitlyn is here. Nocturne is alone. You guys can easily dive Nocturne 3v1. Doesn't matter if you guys don't have ultis, right?
Yeah.
But then you just reset. You guys just killed 2 people. You can't reset like this. If you were low or there's nothing to stay for, sure, you can go reset. But right now, go mid. Go look for plates. Go check enemy jungle. You have nothing to base for. If you had 2k gold or something, sure, go base. But you didn't have that. Also, I would much rather buy Ninja Tabis here than this Crit Cloak.
Okay.
When they have a goddamn Nocturne, Tryndamere, Caitlyn on the same team.
I think I'm gonna buy Greaves, by the way.
Yeah, that's really cringe. Especially on Graves. You're playing Graves, not Kindred. Ping Orianna's ult cooldown. To see, like, how long you need to wait here. Because you would much rather gank her in 5 seconds, you know, when her ult is up. But you don't even ping. You know? See, like, look here. Imagine you pinged her ulti, realized that her ulti is in, you know, 5 seconds or whatever, right?
Yep.
And then just waited, let Azir hit this pink ward, Orianna walks up, ults him, he's dead. Right?
Yeah.
But instead you are impatient. You don't wait for her ulti, and then you just go in. Ask yourself always, what is the enemy doing? Why would Azir walk up here?
Division.
Yeah. To look for a pink or ward himself, right? Or go roam. Or go roam, right?
Yep.
Do you need to stand in this bush to counter that?
Not necessarily.
Nope. You can just stand here now, and then you ping the Orianna ult while you're doing Raptors and while you're walking to the gank, just to remind yourself, okay, she has ulti in 10. Okay, she has ulti in 20. Okay, she has ulti in 5. Right?
Yeah.
And then you just sit and wait, and then when she has ulti in like 1 or 2, then you go in. See, now she has ulti up. See this? She had ulti in 3 seconds when you jumped in.
Yeah, okay.
It would be really free if she landed ult. It would just be blast to his fucking head and then he gets one-shotted. I like how Graves W is better than his fucking ulti.
Sure.
What is Azir doing? That's crazy. What the fuck is happening?
I mean, even if he makes it, I just ult. So.
Okay, let's see if you punish this time. No, you punish your own mid laner. That's what you do. What the fuck are you doing, by the way? Do you realize what you're doing here?
I mean,
What
just
do you want
starting the
what
mid.
do you want your Ori to do now?
I think I wanted to do go Drake. But
Okay. Well, you just denied Orianna 200 gold. Feels fucking bad, man. Yeah, nice. Instead of doing that, you know, you realize that they aren't even doing Dragon right now. Right? They haven't even started it. So again, you can go enemy jungle, and then if they start it, you push mid and rotate. You don't start with pushing mid. They haven't even started the Dragon yet. See this?
Yeah.
If they start Dragon and you need mid prio, sure, you can do this. But they haven't started it until now, but you've already decided to fuck your mid laner over. They haven't even started it, they just cleared a pink. If I was Ori now, I would go AFK. Now I'm half a level down at C for no reason. Like, that was Orianna's chance to, you know, finally get some fucking gold. Nice. See you later, nerd. Fucking Nocturne. Why is this dragon good to do?
right now, I mean, it's really good for our team comp. We have really nice ults, and
Why is it good to the dragon now?
I don't know if it actually is, but
Why do you ping for help now, but then you don't ping for help now?
yeah, I don't know. I think
How likely is it that this dragon is warded?
pretty high. They just
Yeah.
took a pink.
Because they just cleared a pink here. Right?
Yeah.
They just cleared a pink here, so they most likely warded it. Okay? So then you go here now. Okay, you clear their pink. Okay? You kill Nocturne. What do you think that they're gonna think that you guys are gonna do now?
Drake.
We see Kate and not moving to. Okay, they're gonna think you're doing dragon. Okay? And also, don't fucking sit and do it in a pit. Drag it to here, and then just take it.
Okay.
Because then it's easier for you to escape, you're closer to your teammates, and that way, Fiddlesticks can sit here and threaten Azir, but also threaten the dragon. Now nobody can help you, and Fiddlesticks has to surrender the play in mid lane to help you.
Yeah.
So if you want to do dragon, drag it here. Okay?
Yep.
Then you wouldn't get caught like this, and life would be good. Now the enemy got the dragon, for no reason. Wait, not is 5 kills XD. Yeah, that champ is just not balanced. Oh, will you flash on her? Will you flash on her? Will you do it? No, you pussy. Snipe him. Snipe him with Dark Harvest. Do it. Oh, yes, we got it. Nice. Poggers. Why do you do this? No, stop. Look, Nocturne is dead. Nocturne is dead. Senna pushes mid. Why? Kled is diving top. Why don't you just take Raptors or go top lane?
I
Look.
don't know, man.
Raptors is probably up, Red is up, Krugs is up. And then you decide to deny your AD carry gold. The gold that you took in mid, you could take here, away from the enemy. And then this guy here is happy, because he gets solo gold. Now he's sad, and enemy jungle is happy, because his jungle is up.
Yep. Fuck, man.
Like, this is really dumb.
Yep.
Because look what happens now if you push. Look, nothing. Why the fuck did you push? Just let Senna get it. Now Kled is 10 HP in top lane. Nocturne for some reason gets his Raptors, Krugs, and red buff. Right?
Yeah.
Always ask yourself, what's the threats? Is Azir a threat on the map now?
No.
No. Why?
He's resetting.
Yeah, he's resetting. Nautilus just spawned. Is he a threat on Raptors and red?
No.
No. Because he's dead. So by the time he comes, you're already done with the fucking buffs. Right? Is Tryndamere a threat?
I think he's low, right? So no.
Yeah, he's low, but you should also be looking at this. So only one that could come is Caitlyn. Is she a threat?
Not really. I think I just kill Kate.
Yeah, nobody's a fucking goddamn threat. That's why you go, you place a pink ward here, you go into the Raptors, you take the Raptors, you realize, okay, Nocturne isn't up yet. You go take the red, you kite the red to safety. Nobody came on red, okay, you go take Krugs. There you go. You denied Nocturne 300 gold, plus a lot of EXP, and you got yourself level 10. And Senna gets solo EXP and gold in mid. But instead, you take mid wave and then you jerk off. Right? So now Nocturne gets his entire top side. Somehow, he should never get that. Actually, Caitlyn ends up getting the red buff. She just took it, I think. Let's see if we can pause when you see her. Oh.
She had it.
Yeah. So now she has red buff. She should never have that. So if Caitlyn has her IE by 100 gold or something, then that's your fault. Because she shouldn't have that 100 gold. Because you should have taken it. But you found it more valuable to grief your own AD carry. He can dive you if he's good. Please, Tryndamere, kill him. Please, Tryndamere. What a fucking bad Tryndamere. What a goddamn noob. If that was me on Tryndamere, I would kill you.
Yeah.
And you didn't even red smite him. God fucking damn it. Oh. Oh. Kicked over me.
Oh.
You got...
me either. I don't know.
I think your crit cloak was worth more than Ninja Tabis or what?
I mean, hard agree.
If you had Ninja Tabis, do you think Tryndamere would be close to killing you?
No.
Nope, not at all. This auto attack would do 50. You would live there, and you would still kill Tryndamere. Now, at this point of the game, as a jungler, it's not much to talk about. This is like the point where you start to fall off. Your camp starts giving useless EXP. You start to just become like a walking ward. Your job is basically at this point to realize, okay, how do I win? How do I close out this game? Do I win with Kled split push? Okay, then you either play with your teammates or you cover the Kled. Okay?
Yeah.
So the way you find this out is, okay, if Kled is against 3 people, can he make it out alive or can he 1v3? If yes, you can play with your team. If no, you should cover him. Okay?
Yeah.
But this Orianna and Senna and Fiddlesticks is for sure not your win condition. So I don't know why we were leaving Kled alone. And I don't know why we're choosing to fight without the Kled. You know? Because it's just like flipping the game without any reason. Because you could just go and take Dragon here. Like, you have no reason to fight these people except for that it's fun to do it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to force these fights. Because remember, how did we get to this winning position?
My top is winning.
Yes. Your Kled is 1v9ing the entire game. So if your top laner is 1v9ing the entire game, why, when he died, do you choose to force a fight when you could just do Dragon, and then if they come to Dragon, you can fight them. And if they don't come, well, then you got a free objective. And this Infernal is actually worth something, because it's going to be stacked. It's Infernal Rift now, so every other Dragon now will be Infernal.
Yep.
Which means you can stack free here. When you stack the Dragons, they become actually good. But instead you choose to fight. Sure, it's funnier to fight here, but that ends up being the only way that you could potentially lose the game now. Make sense? If they kill you guys now, they are the ones with the dragon. And then they get a lot of free gold. And now your Kled being fed doesn't matter anymore because you guys are choosing to fight without him. And they end up getting the dragon because of that. See what I mean? Look, he has Ninja Tabis. He's a good player. He understands what's up. Why did he live?
Tabby.
Yeah, Ninja Tabis. And also you never red smite.
True.
At this point, there isn't much more to talk about because, again, it's just you running around being clueless about where to be when you should just look to make picks with the Kled ult and fight around him because he's the strong player. Again, you don't fucking red smite. You still don't red smite. That's the first thing you're gonna have to learn after this session is to use your fucking abilities. You need to red smite.
Yeah. Coaching is so humbling.
Is it?
No, yeah, because you go in with like preset expectations of yourself and stuff, and then you just get shit on, and it's really good.
Yes, that's how pro players feel too. Because they think they are good at the game, and then they realize when they get coached that they are actually not that bad good, you know? But yeah, like I said, at this point, right, it's just solo queue and you're just jungling, so it's just like, you see Kled is here, right? Look, Kled is silent here. Baron is gone. Why are you thinking that Wolves is more important now? Then, you know, you should be right here, right now. In Fog of War, playing together with the Kled.
Yeah.
Because the most likely scenario for you guys to win this game, right, is by making a play together with the Kled. He is your strongest member. There will never happen any play now in this scenario. If Nautilus was here, Caitlyn was here, sure, you could be hovering here, but they're not here. They're not here, they're not here. So go cover the Kled. If Tryndamere walks up, maybe you guys can kill him.
Yeah.
It's the only way you guys can try to win. Because now Kled dies, what do you guys do then? Alright, you do fucking nothing. And at this point, Tryndamere is starting to outscale him. And now you guys just get choked. Because they split push on 3 lanes. And that's again why it would be really nice to kill the Tryndamere, because he had Baron buff. So if he loses his Baron buff, that would be really crucial. If they invest Nocturne ulti to kill Kled in side lane, and then you guys end up killing Nocturne and Tryndamere, then you guys just deny their entire Baron push. Again here, you get jumped on by Tryndamere and you don't red smite him. See this? Like, why do you never red smite? I don't get it.
No, because I actually have a problem using blue smite. I use it too much.
Oh, so now you don't use it at all.
It's really weird. I'll never have smite. Like, no, when I never have it up because I perma use.
Look at what you're tilting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, we have Phantom Dancer. That's such a broken fucking item. Okay, here we go. First time we play with Kled. Yeah, and now he's useless.
Yeah, it's too late.
Here we go. Yeah, if we did this 10 minutes ago, maybe, then it would be nice. See, and now you're mad at the Kled.
Yeah,
Look, the tables have turned now. See this? They are scaling. You just had this game in a box, but you didn't close it out. You fucked around. You didn't use your win condition early, and you didn't further snowball it. That's why you lost this game.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, you didn't understand win conditions, and you didn't understand how to play the map with your strengths. Because Nocturne should never be allowed to enter here when Kled is perma at Tryndamere's turret. And Tryndamere should not play the fucking game. And then Kled will snowball out of control. Sure, your bot lane might lose, but in this game, winning top lane is more important than bot lane. Because if you guys lose top lane and win bot lane, then Tryndamere will just destroy the fucking game 1v5 inside lane. And then your bot lane lead doesn't matter. Make sense?
Yes.
And you need to understand that there are some matchups where even if you help your teammates, right, it can be not like if you were bot side already, right? Like let's say you ended up bot side, and then you're right next to ganking bot lane. Sure, ganking bot lane could be fine then, but you don't want to go out of your way to path down to bot lane to gank in a game like this, because then you lose your opportunity in top lane.
Yeah. I was flamed by my top in my team for this. Because he said, he told me like, yes, I know we're playing for bot, but if you're top anyway and it's free kill, just kill it.
Yeah, there are cases like that, yes, where if you're right next to it, then yeah, you can go for it.
Yeah.
But there are also other factors, maybe the enemy jungler is also top side, and you can't risk that. But if it's guaranteed, you just go for it. And there will be matchups where even if you gank 10 times, the enemy will just win anyways. Make sense?
Yeah.
So it was really important this game that Tryndamere gets shit stomped.
Yeah. Playing to win condition and spotting when to invade.
Yep, because in a split map scenario, Tryndamere is probably one of the worst top players to play. Okay. Because Tryndamere has to walk up to the wave to hit it, to sustain and keep up his fury. And he has no tools to make himself live when getting doved, except for his ulti, and he doesn't have the ulti that early on. Make sense?
Yeah.
So what you should do now is, you said you recorded it, right?
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's.
So then what you should do is you write notes and you make a list over all the things that we talked about, and then you work on it one by one step at a time.
Okay.